Hey, let's play and welcome back to World of Hockey. This is going to be season 9, if I'm correct. Sub to Wiz. I feel like last year. I'm just going to show you what happened last year. Hopefully the games are still there, so you can see the frustration that we went through last year, just before playoff time. Oh yeah, they're still there. Just before playoff time, we had a playoff spot right here, and then we decided to lose. So that was an issue, and that is the final straw for this group of individuals, because we are going for a rebuild of sorts. So Atlantic Heat won the World of Hockey Championships, World Cup. That would be their second time, I believe. I don't think it keeps the full list of champions here, but it does keep the previous winners of like the last 5 years or something. And there they are, almost back to back. It was Heat, Bulldogs, Heat. So 3 years in a row now that the Eastern Conference has won, and not a European-based team. So that's interesting. So we'll keep an eye on that. Ollie Wahlstrom led our team in points. So I'm just going to look through our point totals here before we make some trades. I feel like we're going to keep Wahlstrom. We're going to keep Jay O'Brien, and we're probably going to get rid of Henrik Sundqvist. He's still young, 24. Jay O'Brien and Oliver Wahlstrom are both 27 years of age. But Jay O'Brien's contract is relatively good, I want to say. He's got 5 years of $5 million. Sundqvist is 4 years, 8.5. And Wahlstrom is 3 more years at 6.9. So I feel like these two are the better option. We can get rid of this guy, find a different left wing for the top line. He's a really good player, but I don't think having 3 snipers on the top line is working for us. Alex Newhook could also possibly jump up, but I'm probably going to keep him on the second. I even might get rid of him as well again. Kotkaniemi, your time is done. Kaprizov, your time is done. We're going to get rid of all these bottom feeders and just start new, essentially. And we're probably going to do that in the draft. But first things first, I want to look and see what is in this draft, because we didn't bother to do that last time. So let's look at the draft class, see if there's anything crazy in there. So we got an unknown left winger, Reed Murley, which could possibly be a really good prospect. We have no idea. 66 games played. He had 23 goals, 39 assists. It was a -2, but he's ranked number 1. Interesting. Festerling had 49 assists as a defenseman. Yeesh. My goodness. Cares about winning. Is very outspoken. It sounds like my kind of guy. All right, maybe we'll try to get him then. But we are going to make some trades, like I said. So we're going to do them most likely in the draft. We do have a top 15, so it could be a relatively good player. We'll see. Top 4 defenseman right there. Like I said, I don't think we really need defensemen right now, quite honestly. Let's see if there's any gems or busts. Whole bunch of gems. Very late round gems. This guy's supposed to go 41st, so that's second rounder. I don't want to waste my first round pick on him then. This guy says 34. He's not fully scouted, unfortunately. It's also second rounder though, but we're gonna go ahead and take what is the best available player right now, which would be we want our scout rank. We don't want our central rank, and this guy would be 15. This is the defenseman there that I didn't want to take though. Seems incredibly loyal and is very even keel. I kind of want to take a forward. They do have him ranked 11th, though. I feel like we have to go with him. Matsumoto, come on down. I think we have a 3rd round pick. Yeah. So now we'll probably take one of those gems, I'd imagine. Another top 4 guy was 1 scouted, so I'm definitely not going to waste a pick on him. Let's see. These gems are busted. He left 85 for top 6. This guy's a freaking elite, apparently, but it's low elite, so you never know with that. I'll take this top 6 medium sniper, Roman Herbis. Or the hell you pronounce that? 5th round pick. What do we have here? Might have another gem still in here. Yeah, a couple of them. Very late round picks. 246. 238. So we're going to grab this guy. Aho, coming on over, defenseman. Might be able to grab the last couple guys if they don't get taken here. Which they might have, but we'll see. I'll grab all the gems. All the gems you can get. No, they're still here. Okay. 245. Playmaker, rather the playmaker. I'm here to kick ass in the AHL again. Of course you are, Adam. So user pick. And we'll see if this last gem is still there by any chance. Oh, looks like he might be. Yep. Okay. I'll take all the gems. See if they actually pan out at all. I feel like no one's really panned out for us, but okay. So the draft is complete. Doesn't really matter by round because you don't know any of these players' names, but there you go. Can I make trades now, or do I have to wait till free agency opens up? I think I have to wait till the free agency opens up. So go to the re-sign phase. I'll sign our boys. I don't think we have much to re-sign. We have to sign some scouts, or re-sign some scouts, I should say. See what we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 scouts. Each one is Central, Metro, Pacific, Dell, and OHL. Okay, so we'll sign all of them, I guess. Okay, it's re-sign phase time. I don't think we have many people to sign. Not that I remember anyways. Find out in a second. I just want to see exactly who we have here. Brennan Gallagher, yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay, so first things first, let's just get to our unsigned players, and we'll decide who we're going to sign here. So Beach was our first overall pick, so I'm going to sign him. I think it was Beach. I can't remember. Maybe not. No, it was Matsumoto. That's who it was. Matsumoto. 17, 6'6" overall. Let's look at the overalls. Okay, so we're going to sign Stokes, top 9 guy. Let's give him an option. Top 6 low for Cashman. Sure, he's in the 60s. I'll give him an opportunity now in the AHL and whatnot. The same with Jaspers. I'll let Foligno and the rest of these guys see if they grow throughout the season. See if we have any goalies that are unsigned. I have a franchise medium goalie. When did that happen? Whatever, he's getting signed. Jeez. Doug Davies, a franchise medium goalie. He's going to lead our team to glory if Twiz can't freaking win a game for us. All right, RFAs. No goalies in the RFAs. That's good. Skaters. We got Oberg, who is a top 6, so we're going to sign him. Give him a 2-year deal. Fuck Doug Davies. Kuta, who just can't quite make the team, but give him a 1-year, $1 million deal. He's still young. Morozov, who I feel like is just done. Probably shouldn't even bother with him. LaCroix is another guy that I probably shouldn't give a contract to. Same with Harvey. Harvey I'm going to release for sure. Terry, bottom 6 forward, 22 years of age, only 70. I'll release him. LaCroix, I'll release him. Morozov, I like him as a depth guy, so I'll give him a 1-year deal. Why not? Just in case injuries happen, could always use that depth. Gallagher, release you. Maston, release you. Thompson, we'll keep, obviously. Come on now, I'm not going to get rid of our best defenseman, right? 2-year deal. There you go. And that's it. That's all we had. So pretty lax free agency or contract signings here. Imagine everyone's going to sign. I don't see an issue anywhere. Okay, we got our scouts. Rene Paris, yep. It's all of our scouts re-signing. Perfect. And I believe we got everybody we needed, so we're going to send the free agency. Okay, so we're going to check what's in the free agent market first before we go ahead and make some trades for younger guys. Landon goddamn Chow is there. That guy's been... Matt is there as well, my brother. That would be a good center signing. Landon Chow. $11 million right wing. He's put up some crazy numbers. He went from $5 million last year and he wants $11 million now. That's a lot of money. Yeah, 89, 77, 78. So he had one one really good year, so I'm not going to spend $11 million on him. That's crazy. My brother, on the other hand, I think would be a good acquisition. I got to make sure I'm in UFAs. I don't want RFAs. Brendan Mink, who is, how old is he? 26. Okay. Sodstrom, Brandon Carlo, Dmitry Lavaslasky, however the hell you pronounce his name. Could be a good pickup for defenseman. Anyways, we're going to go into trades. Here we go. Time to blow up the team, baby. Okay, so Sundqvist is one of the guys we're getting. Finds a left wing that isn't a sniper that could fill in for his spot. So let's look at left wings. Picard for the Czech Republic, who's got $6 million 2-year deal. 23 years of age. Power forward. Let's try that. Obviously, we're going to sweeten the deal a bit. So we'll throw in... Let's throw in... They don't want Kotkaniemi, but I'm going to throw in Kotkaniemi anyways. You should take that deal the way it is, bitch. Yes, there we go. It's Kotkaniemi and flipping in our other guy for their Picard. That's a pretty decent trade. We just wanted to get rid of Kotkaniemi. We saved some cap space there too. We're almost underneath where we need to be. So that brings us a top line power forward. I feel like we should let Adam Turcotte play second line minutes. It says he's third check line forward, so maybe we should sign a second line. But then we do have Norris. We have Kapari, who's really good, who I feel like shouldn't be. Maybe I'll switch Turcotte to a winger, depending on what's his face-off, 85. Maybe not then. Kapari's face-off was high too. It was like 70, and I think Norris is as high as well. 87. They're all really good at face-off, so that's where they should be. I feel like I might trade Turcotte and make a... Well, I feel like I should sign my brother first if I'm going to trade Turcotte, because I should make sure I get him before I make the trade. But everyone else there is fine. Left wings, we got the power forward, we got Newhook. Kaprizov, I want to get rid of. Not really a fan of his anymore. So we are going to see if we can move him for him. Denisenko, I believe, is a sniper. He's a playmaker. Okay. 31 goals. He's making $4.4 million. 4 more years. Could try Denisenko. We'll see what else we have to throw into this deal. Right wingers, what do we have? We got Wallstrom, Oberg, Lindholm, Lee, Kuta. Okay. Defenseman. Might try to sign a defenseman. So, Mistrov. His trade value's through the roof right now. Might trade myself. Okay, so we got those two. Let's see if we can get a pick or draft choice or something. I don't know. Younger player. I have no idea. Let's see what they got in rookie skaters. Not really anything. Okay, I'm going to take a pick then. First round draft choice. So Kaprizov and myself for first round draft choice. Draft choice and Denisenko. We'll see if that goes through. Yep. Bye me. Go to Florida. You will. Have fun over there. Hope you enjoy it. We're going to go into free agency now. We're going to see what we can do. Then we'll make some trades based off of what we get off of the free agency if we need anything. So free agency it is. Try to sign my brother. So he wants a 6-year deal. We're gonna offer him a 5, and we're gonna offer him $7.8 million. Okay, and I feel like Lavaslasky would be a good option as well. So we're gonna offer him a 4-year deal at 4.6. Okay. See if there's anybody hiding out here that might be worth the pickup. Okay, so we have a medium elite, 59 years of age, Rodney. Okay, I'm gonna offer him a contract. Malikov is 26, not interested in that. These guys are low elites at 58. This one's a 63, so there's a possibility he might grow. This one's a 70, and he's 20, so I'm going to sign him to a contract as well. And that's about it. Nolan Foote. Don't really need him. I feel like we could possibly use a right winger, so let's look at the right winger depth. Look at overalls. Joel Armia. It's nothing better than we have, so that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna simulate a couple days here, see if those guys sign with us. I do not want Gusta Nyquist, so you get the F out of here, Alabama. Okay, so we got our final scouts. This Rodney is offer accepted. Okay, those are the chump change guys. Lavislaski, so there's the defenseman that's going to replace me. Cracknell accepted as well. And Matt went to Quebec, of all places. Okay, so that's a pain in the ass. Adam Turcotte. Martin DeCasse. I'm going to absolutely take his salary down, though, as much as I can, to make the deal even more worthwhile. I'm going to throw in one of those goalies. So this would be a hell of a deal if we could get it to work for us, to get Martin DeCasse as their second line center. So we're gonna throw in one of those goalies. We're not throwing in Davies because you can see his trade value there. It's pretty ridiculous. So we'll throw in Sloan. Is that enough? Absolutely, it is. Perfect. Martin DeCasse, welcome aboard at your very, very nice contract, because I took him down from $7 million. And now he's a 3.5. And Jim O'Brien has lost his starting job to Martin DeCasse, but it's all right. I wanted a second line. I guess Jim O'Brien's going to be our second line. Martin DeCasse will take our first line duties as a two-way forward. Yeah. So there's a new look for you. Got two new left wingers to go with Newhook as well. Got right wingers and Wallstrom and Oberg and Lindholm. So it's looking like a pretty different team, to say the least. So welcome to the new look Louisville Lions. Let's check out our roster moves. You'll see exactly what the difference is here. So in the center positions, we got Nicasse, O'Brien, Phillips, and Kupari. And I believe that means Norris is down at the bottom. We'll call him up for our extra center. Left wingers, we got Picard, Denisenko, Miller, and Heikkinen. I think we might have someone else. No, we don't. Okay. And right wingers, we got Wallstrom, Roulier, Oberg, Lee, and Niederreiter as our extra. So there's our two extra forwards. Lilja is better than Niederreiter. We might want to call him up, actually. So we're going to send down Niederreiter, even though we literally just picked him up. And in the system, we're going to call up Lilja. There we go. He'll be our extra forward. How old is he? I didn't even bother to check. So it looks like Marcus is going to be our extra forward then. Fourth line forward. Torsten Lilja. That's a name, eh? He's a grinder, so he fits perfectly in the fourth line, so that's fine. We'll have Marcus be our extra, even though he had a really good season last year. Defensemen, got Heiskin and Dumba, Burmistrov and Slavin, Tilon and Lavislaski with Jorho Vakanainen as our extra. And Morozov and Thompson as waiting in the wings. Cracknell just jump up like crazy. Yeah, he was in the 60s, right? I want to say. So good for him. Then goalies, we got Franklin and Husso, and in the system, we got Tanguay and Davies. Okay, so let's edit our lines. Best lines. This is what we'll be rolling with. We got Nicasse, Picard, and Wallstrom as our top line. Then we got Denisenko, O'Brien, and Jason Roulier as our second. I feel like Jason should probably be up here, but it's fine. Second line, should be a good line. Should be. We got JT Miller, Kapari, and Lilja. Torsten Lilja. And then we got DeMarcus Lee, Norris, and Auberg. So who isn't playing right now? It's Phillips and Heikkinen. Okay. Probably should send down Heikkinen and call it Niederreiter. That'd be a smarter idea now that I think about it. Interesting that the guy we signed to be an extra centerman, Josh Norris, took his spot, so it's fine. Marcus Lee's getting his playing time. I feel like he might be better suited for the third line, but we'll keep JT Miller there. He hasn't disappointed us yet. Defensively, we got Heiskanen and Dumba, Burmistrov and Slavin, then Lavislaski and Trey Long. So hopefully RD is good this year, and we don't suck. And then goaltending, we got Franklin and Husso. Drew Franklin falling down, 86 every year, man. Get better. Get better. You're not going to be on my team much longer. And we'll best lines AHL just to make sure everything is set here. Poppin, Latin and Niederreiter, Kuta, Rodney and Jency, Gallo, Hedden, Jaspers, Cashman, Yell, and McGinnis. And defensively, Morozov, Thompson, Gabrowski, Cracknell, Cato, and Sepinen. All right, so the beginning of the season, new start, new faces. Let's kill it. A 4-6 start, pretty shatastic. Imagine no one has any points. Oliver Wahlstrom's got 7 points in 10 games. Hopefully the chemistry starts to build. I wish there was a chemistry fucking thing for lines where it's like, oh, their chemistry's through the roof, and that line actually produces the way it should, but it doesn't exist. O'Brien, Martin Nicasse, only 4 points. Might have to switch O'Brien for Nicasse. We'll see. We'll go another month and we'll see how everyone does. Marcus Lee is just the man, I'm telling you. The guy plays 4 flying minutes and has almost as many points as everyone else. It's crazy. And he's a +4. Like, get on his level. He's the best. Check how the goaltending is doing. I feel like that might be the issue. 9-2-1-2-3-4. It absolutely isn't the issue. That's a freaking phenomenal save percentage. Check out the beginning of the season here. See how everybody is doing. Western Conference. Quebec Huskies, 11 wins, 3 losses. Damn, son. Sweden Viking, Russia Kamachka. And at the bottom of the West, we have Saskatchewan, Hamilton, and Switzerland. Eastern Conference, New York Knights, Baltimore Beasts, and Wisconsin Bucks. The bottom of the East is Cincinnati, Kansas, and Atlanta, and we're not too far behind. 11 wins in the month of November. That is what I'm talking about. New strategies be working out. Digging it. Oliver Wahlstrom's got 30 points now. Dude's bounce back season. It's coming. Playing with some new players. He's like, yeah, I like this. Card with 26, looking to cast. That's the month I want to see out of you, bud. Change up the strategies and you show me what's up. 25 points. Miro Heiskanen with 18 points. Jason Rulli with 17. You know, we're getting some second line scoring here as well, which is nice. Rasmus Kapari continues to put up points. So is Marcus. Not as many as he did the first year, but, you know, still good. Or the first month, I should say. Everybody else is relatively well. Telon with a -4. Suck a butt. Let's check out the goalie stats, see how they're doing. 9-2-1-2-2-2. Great. Can't complain there. Dwiz is having himself a hell of a year so far, so loving it. Let's check out the overalls. I don't want to do that. I wanted to go to the team overalls. Thank you. Must have bounced up pretty high into our division, I imagine, in the conference. Quebec still rolling. Halifax Mariners, Sweet and Viking Guard. Top of the West. Bottom of it is Alberta, London, and Saskatchewan. And the Eastern Conference is Baltimore Beasts, Louisville Lions, and the New York Knights. So yeah, second place now. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see. Florida having a pretty decent year. I wish they'd fall down. Kansas Wiz, Atlanta Heat, and Utah Royals at the bottom of the East so far. Let's get one more month in. Drew Franklin has been injured with a torn hamstring. He has made a return as January 28th. I will absolutely assistant coach best rosters and then try to find myself a backup goalie because I don't think I have one. All right, so not a great month. Dwiz decided to get injured. Drew Franklin, our starting goalie, and right around here, I want to say. So yeah, not great. 19, 11, and 6, so 19 and 17. It's overtime points don't mean shit. Oliver Wahlstrom still over a point per game. It's about as much as I can ask for him. He also got injured for a bit that month. Missed a couple games, only 2. Picard and Nicasse, top line, putting up top line numbers right now, so I'm happy with that. Jason Roulier, he's got 17 goals, so can't be upset about that. Marcus Lee with 16 points, perfectly fine. We'll go look at our goalie situation, see who has been doing well. Ville Husso still putting up a decent, well, not decent, those are very good numbers, I should say. Dwiz's numbers start falling a bit, just a bit. Still an okay save percentage. Goals against average could be better. But Ville Husso doing well. Tanguay, on the other hand, has played 3 games and he's been absolutely awful. So the faster Dwiz can come back, the better. Hopefully it's soon. It's supposed to be mid-January, so let's check out the overalls. Western Conference. Quebec, Sweden, and Russia. Top of the West. Quebec looks like they're going to dominate the entire division. London Dragons, Hamilton Tigers, and British Columbia Lumberjacks at the bottom of the West. Eastern Conference. New York Knights, Florida Gators, Baltimore Beasts. We've fallen down to 6th, but it's still a playoff position, thankfully. Bottom of the East is Atlanta, California, and North Dakota Bulldogs, would say. We stole their player from them, but now they can't win games. So they've beaten us every time this year, though. Of course they have. Okay, so let's move on out another month. Hopefully Dwiz comes back and he goes back on the early season tear that he had. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 losses. So 50-50 booking. Not the way I want to go, but Dwiz did come back right around here. So hopefully, then we got 3 losses in a row after he came back. So who knows? We're going to look at his stats and see what he's been doing for us. The HL team is ass, yeah, it is. It's a lot of young guys, that's why. Okay, Ollie Wall still leading the team in points. Not over a point per game anymore, which is kind of upsetting. But big boy on the left got injured. Jason Roulier is stepping it up big time. 24 goals, 15 assists now. He definitely came to play this month. That's good to see. Let's check out the goalie stats. It was just falling down even more now. 9-11-2-5-6. You better pick it up, boy, or I'm trading your ass for next season. That's all I have to say, because you have been a bit of a disappointment, I'd say, for a guy that's an elite. Doesn't really seem to be elite to me. So let's go check out the Ville Husso's stats also dropped, but that makes more sense because he was playing first line minutes. Let's check out the Western Conference. Huskies still in first. Russia Kamashka, Sweden Vikingar. No surprises there. London Dragons, British Columbia Lumberjacks, and Hamilton Tigers at the bottom. Eastern Conference looks like Florida. Wow, is Florida in first, man? How did that happen? First by 4 points to New York Knights, Cincinnati Gorillas. We are in 6th still, holding on to a playoff spot, thankfully. California, North Dakota, and Atlanta at the bottom. At least I do have North Dakota's draft pick, which is nice. But I also have Florida's, which has fallen. I thought they would be a terrible team. Apparently, giving them a couple players helped them out. Look who's injured again. A strained hamstring, February 22nd. This is Coach Best Rosters. Oh my God. Swollen knee, March 15th, 2028. There goes our starting goalie till the end of the season, so that's great. This is Coach Best Rosters. Guess what we're trading for in the in the trade deadline now. Decline trade, because he's dead. Thanks a lot, Dwiz. Get injured 3 times. You played like 12 games this season. Ugh. 58 points for Oliver Wahlstrom in 62 games. I just can never get anyone over 82 points a season. I don't understand what it is with building teams. Jay O'Brien has definitely picked up his game. Martin DeCass has fallen off a cliff pretty quickly. Jason really has picked up his game. Denisenko. So that second line is like really... That first line has just let us down for the most part. Goalies... 9-14, 9-16. We gotta definitely trade for a goalie now because there's no way we're gonna make the playoffs with that as a backup. So it is a trade deadline day. So let's see if we can find a goalie. Draft picks. Throwing that late second. See if that's enough to sway them. There we go. Bye. Welcome aboard, Freddie Anderson. Another win against Utah. Dmitry Lavaslavsky's back. Oh, I didn't bother to check that scouting. It's too late now anyways, whatever. Don't matter. Another win. So I'm talking about Freddie Anderson. This is what happens when you get a good goalie. Oh, God. It's like on cue. On fucking cue. I'm not even fucking kidding anymore. This is ridiculous. On fucking cue. Jesus, man. What the fuck? April 10th. All right, 39, 27, and 9. You all just saw what happened. Ollie Wallstrom almost got a point per game again. Let's go look at the stats. A couple games left, and we have like 5 games left. See where we're sitting in the overall here in the Eastern Conference. In 6th, 78 points, 2 points out. That's all it's gonna take, or more than 2, 8 points, or 4 points, I should say. So it's gonna be close again to making the playoffs because of our injuries. I can't believe it. I hope your team gets Black Plague and dies. You're already injured for the rest of the season, so it doesn't bother me anyway. But Freddie Anderson going out. So these are some big wins here. We need some big wins in these last 6 games. 7 games to be exact. So we're gonna simulate up to here and see how we do. Watch us lose every single game here, just like last season. Philly Huso, I need you to be big, and you just were big right there. Big again against freaking Harambe, Cincinnati Gorillas. Big again, that's 3 in a row. That's 6 huge points. That's what I'm talking about. Looking Philly, I love you. All right, it's 1 loss. Let's see where we're standing on the last 3 games. Got big sip, we're up to 4th, so that's good. Bit more of a cushion. See how many points it would take for us to go out. It'd be nice to take that first overall spot, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. We got 84 points. There's no way. Oh, this is Metropolitan. I was about to say, there's no way we're leaving this Metropolitan. 84 points. Got the double point lead here over Wisconsin. So Wisconsin's the only team that could probably pass us. If we win 1 game, I think we're good. So just win that 1 more game. That's all I ask of you boys. Just get into the freaking playoffs this year. Anderson will be coming back relatively soon. Said April, right? Shootout loss. Beat New Mexico, please. There's Freddie Anderson. He's back. So this is Coach Best rosters. There's the win. Okay, so that should be enough to get us the playoffs. Right there with that win. Freddie Anderson is back if we do go into the playoffs right here. Let's find out. Finish with the win, so we can guarantee it. Shootout loss. Goddamn, we made it though. We're facing Gorillas in the first round. Jacob Slavin's back. So let's go look at the stats here. See what we're dealing with in the playoffs. Oliver Wahlstrom finished the season with 74 points. Just under a point per game. Played 80 games. Picard had 62. O'Brien had 59. Riley had 58. Denisenko 58. Nakas with 58. Dumbo 49. Heiskin with 43. Marcus Lee with 32. Pretty damn good. Let's check out the goalie stats. Uso definitely played his fair share. 14 games. 9-3, 9-13, and 2-5-7. 40 wins for Freddie Anderson. So look at the playoff tree. So we got Czech Republic versus Sweden, Russia versus the Whale. What is it? It's not Halifax, is it? Newfoundland Whalers. Halifax Mariners versus the Alberta Oil Kings. Or Alberta Oilers, whatever the hell we name them. And Quebec versus Alaska. Then we have New York versus Baltimore. Cincinnati versus us. Houston versus Alabama. And Florida versus Kansas. Oh boy. So back into the playoffs we go. Check out our lines going into the playoffs. See if we're healthy. I think we are for the first time ever. Means everyone's getting injured. So we got. I think we're gonna switch up the lines to start. We're gonna have Jay O'Brien, Denisenko be our top line, and then we'll have these guys go, and we'll just see how that does for the beginning, anyways. Defensively, everything is set. Ooh, Telon overstepped Jacob Slavin, so that's interesting. Yeah, so we should be all right. This should be interesting, boys. Let's check it out. Playoffs for the first time in 2 seasons. Let's see how far we can get. Cincinnati's a pretty decent team, so. — 3-0 loss to start. 3-2 loss. We're gonna get swept, aren't we? gotta switch up the lines. Not advanced day, no! No, that's fine. I think, yeah. We had to advance the day anyways. I got scared that we skipped the game. We go back to the main lines, since that line isn't working for us. We'll put the main boys back together. And let's hopefully not get swept, because that would suck. Jump on in here. Alright, so let's speed things up. Looking for some big time play out of our big boys, hopefully. There's a power play goal. That's what I like to see. Jason Roulier getting the first goal. I believe it was Jason Roulier anyways. And then Matt Tkachuk tying it up, unfortunately. Let's not get swept. That's all I ask of you. Don't get swept, please. That's all I ask, boys. Don't go into the flipping playoffs against Cincinnati and be swept by them. I feel like injuries have definitely taken us down a bit this season. Our goalie being very flaky and getting his hamstring messed up 3 times, 3 separate occasions. Freaking guy. So we traded his ass away. Hopefully that franchise goalie gets up to like at least an 80 or something, so we could play him at least as a backup or something. Looks like we might be going into OT. Rather OT than them scoring in the last 5 minutes here. If that's the case, we will be intervening. Absolutely. This is overtime, right? That was that was period 3. So let's intervene into this game and see what the hell's going on. All right, sucker butts, don't mess it up here against the Cincinnati Gorillas. Is that Shane Gossesbeard? Do they got Shane Gossesbeard on their team? Oh, Alexis Lafreniere's on their team too. Oh shit! And Mark Scheifele. This is like my old team. They got Bode Wild as well. Jeez. Here comes Jason Roulier again, coming down the ice, finding Denisenko. Denisenko to O'Brien. Oh my God, what a save! I thought he was gonna score. Oh, you took a penalty. Was that T-Long? Yeah, it was. Way to go, bud. Way to take that penalty. It's like real life.
You're going to get a hooking minor.
Yeesh.
The Monkeys have experienced both sides of the power play, scoring and not. This is the one they need to score on.
And they win the face-off. Of course they do. Gossesbeard with the puck. Up the boards to Scheifele. Scheifele looking for the pass. In front, he finds it. Big save by Anderson. Gossesbeard with the puck. He finds another pass. Big save by Anderson. Jesus. Nice pass back. Heiskanen. Lavislaski. O'Brien. Oh, spin move. Coming in. Oh, he had it. He had that corner labeled if it doesn't get blocked. Vermeestro was on the power play. Must have a slap shot. There it is. Oh my God, another block. So many blocks. Heiskanen. Heiskanen to Picard. Picard to Heiskanen. Yes! Miro. That's what I'm talking about. No sweep today. No sweep today. All right, Louisville. You got to just win 3 more games in a row. That's all it is. They won 3 in a row to begin with, so it's not that big of a deal. Anybody can do it. It's all been, I think, relatively close games too, like 3-2 games, 2-1. So could have went anybody's way. After 20, still anyone's game, tied at 0. Oh, speak of the devil, Rasmus Kupari scoring a goal for the Louisville Lions, and then Alexis Lafreniere scoring a goal for Cincinnati, tied at 1 apiece again. Ooh, 2-1, Ollie Wall getting it done. That's my boy. This guy that always comes to play. Nervous. 3-1, the cast. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Take that 2-goal lead. Oh, make it a 1-goal lead because Lafreniere just scored again. Dude better not get a hat trick. Lose my shit if he gets a hat trick. Jason Roulier could score a goal. That'd be great. 4-2 to Cass again. Big boys coming to play today. What I want to see. Looks like we're going to come out with a victory here. Outshot them, outplayed them. That's what I'm talking about. One game back now. Making this a series. I'd like to see. Torsten Larsen has back spasms. Okay, so we got to switch up the lines. Right, let's see how we do now. Game 6. We win this one, we take it to 7. Oops. There we go. Take it to 7, and it's anyone's series at that point, so here's hoping. Move on to the second round at least, you know. Been a while since we've done that. It's been a while since we've been in the playoffs, so I'm not complaining. Who scored? Sexton? I already know who that is. He scored again. He came to play. He's coming to knock us out. Oh, Koltsov. All right, well, that's 3-0. That's probably the game. Unless we pull something out of our butts here. At least we didn't get swept. I still have faith that they can get a couple goals. We have a lot of snipers on our team, but at the same time, the way this series has been going, it's either been a close game or probably not going to be. So, 3-1. Telon scoring for us. Trying to get us back in the game. 3-2 Oliver Wallstrom. Boy. 3-3 Marcus Lee. Oh, shit. Just when you thought it was over. They come on back. 3-goal deficit, and they erase that shit. The heart of this Louisville team. Sexton gets his hat trick. Alberg right back, though. Makes it 4-4. What a game. My God. Is it going to be another overtime game? Looks like it might be. 3 minutes left. 2. Oh, he scored Jason Roulier. Oh, my goodness. He got 5-4. Game 7, here we come. That's why we traded for him. That exact reason right there. He's a game changer. What a freaking game. What a comeback, man. That's got to give you all the momentum going into Game 7, you think. All right, let's see. Game 7. For all the marbles, can we get to the second round? For the first time in I don't know how many years. We're going to have to come out strong. We're on a 5-on-3 to start the game, and we killed it. That's going to give you some momentum, you'd imagine. Who's going to be the GOAT? Who can we put the money on this game? To bring us out a win. Ooh, boy. Oh. Lundströmer has scored to give Cincinnati the lead. 1-0 going into the second period. 1-1 Alberg. Another goal for him. Up 2-1 Koltsov. That's a goal for him as well. He's got 2 back-to-back games for Cincinnati now. Can they pull it out again? Can we come back? Do we have enough fight in us? Yes, we do. Denisenko scoring a goal, making it 2-2 going into the third period. Jesus. This team right now is making me a believer. 3-2 Lundström scoring again. 3-3 JT Miller, the old man, getting it done, tying it up. Oh my God. This is another set for an OT, Game 7 OT. It'd be nuts. It's looking like it, unless someone pulls something out of their ass in the last minute here. Here we go, overtime, one more time.
We have begun sudden death overtime. There will be someone here.
Oh my gosh, start the freaking overtime with a trip. That's a good way to do it, boys.
It is a penalty call, and this could be huge in this game. Will it be decided on the power play?
So dumb.
Louisville's been assessed a minor penalty. 2 minutes.
So dumb.
Call is tripping. He's got
And it's
great
Ollie
stick
Wall.
positioning. Stick is on the ice, but
Jeez.
unfortunately takes his skates.
He's done it again tonight.
Yeah,
He is
that's
such a
really it for you, man.
player. He doesn't need
That's what he
many
does.
chances to produce.
Cincinnati's got
Gosper,
that
Lafreniere. Fair enough, Lafreniere. They could really like fly out in the zone. I don't understand it on the power play.
in.
Gosper.
That pass
Big save. No!
Game over. Overtime winning.
Oh, it was Lafreniere, wasn't it?
This series is over, and the winners
Pretty positive it was.
Players are going to feel awfully good about wrapping up this series, but they're going to have to rein it in and prepare for the
That sucks. It was a big save, but he couldn't control the rebounds. And Ollie Wall, Oliver Wallstrom, the captain, taking that penalty early in overtime has cost his team. A very stupid penalty.
And so ends
Right there.
another playoff contest
Reaching
and
in.
telecast. We hope you'll be watching for our next
It's
one.
too bad.
For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good
Too
night.
bad. For the retired players, see who retired. Patty Kane has retired. John Tavares, Jacob Voracek, Brad Marchand, Logan Couture, Josh Bailey, Gustav Nyquist, Roman Yossi, Andre Palat, Tyson Berry, Riley Smith, a lot of good players. Mike Hoffman, Chris Kreider, Ryan Ellis, TJ Brody, Victor Rask at 35, really, wow. Brock Nelson, Nick Bukestad, Michael Furland, Adam Lowry, Brian Rust, Jonas Brodin, Carly Yancroc, Jesper Fast, Devontae Smith-Pelly, Ty Ratty, Calvin DeHaan. Lots of good players retiring this year. Any good goalies by any chance? Anyone retire on my team? Let's check. Why did I forget the name of my team? Louisville Lions. Nobody. What about goalies? Did Freddie Anderson retire? Nope, he still wants to play. That's good to see. Bobrovsky, Varlamov, and Martin Jones. Then we have Mrazek, Leonard, Kincaid, Condon, Domingue, and DeSmith also retiring. Okay. The Quebec Huskies, the first ever Canadian team to win the World of Hockey Championships or the World Cup. Let's look at the playthrough of the playoffs here. We had the Czech Republic Colis go 4-2 over Sweden. We had Russia get swept by the Whalers. We had the Oilers beat the Mariners 4-2, and then we had the sweep of Alaska by Quebec, and then we had the sweep of the Czech Republic by the Whalers, the sweep of the Oilers by Quebec, and then we had a Game 7 series of Quebec against the Whalers to go into the finals with Quebec advancing. The World Cup is now the name of the trophy now. The New York Knights swept the Baltimore Beast. We had a brutal 7-game series against Cincinnati that we lost. Alabama beat Houston 4-1, and Florida beat the Wiz 4-1. And then Florida lost to Alabama 4-1. New York swept their way to through Cincinnati 4-0. Then they lost 7 games to Alabama, and then in the finals, Quebec 4-2 over Alabama. And that's how the season went. Let's check out the awards. Yeah, see how the previous winners, it just stops there. Like, it doesn't give you the full list. It's kind of stupid. But, yeah, the Quebec Huskies, your World of Cup champions. Malmstrom winning the Art Ross, Gaudreau with the Hart Memorial, Gossesbear with the James Norris, Gaudreau with Lady Bing, Mellenby with the Calder, Jake Oettinger with the Conn Smites, Ilya Samsonov with the Vezina and the William M. Jennings, and Volchenkov with the Bill Masterton, Adam Rice with the Frank J. Selke, Johnny Gaudreau with the Ted Lindsay, and Corey Rice with the Maurice Richard. Again, what else is new, right? So we'll look at player stats now. 10 years in, the Alabama, Tyson Jost, 58 points, 54 for Heikla, and 53 for Seth Jones. Not a very good year for Alabama. Somehow they made the playoffs with that, but sure. Zach Moffitt, wow, led Alaska with 67 points, Couturier with 60, and Vrana with 59. That is impressive. Alberta Oil Kings, Wade Van Ryan with 80 points, Sammy Blass with 59, and Urbido with 58. Atlanta Heat were led by Hall, Tumanen, and Zigamanis. Baltimore Beasts were led by Mink, Adam Rice, and Nathan Ben. British Columbia Lumberjacks were led by Hedberg, Baines, and Abramov. California Spartans were led by Patrick Laine, Timo Meyer, and Jesper Bratt. Cincinnati Gorillas, Mark Scheifele, Alexis Lafreniere, and Sylvain Dany. Czech Republic Police, Malgin, Sundqvist, and Ben. So Sundqvist was the guy we traded, right? Henrik Sundqvist, I believe. 60 points. Finland Flash, Matthews, DeBrincat, and Rackle, I should say. Raquel, that's how you say it. Eichel, Volkov, and Morans for the Florida Gators. Barzell, Tolvanen, and Hughes for Germany. Not a very good year for anybody there. Lanichow, Dvorak, and Hartman for the Mariners. Skinner, Zadina, and Cheitel for Hamilton. Houston, Malmstrom with 99 points. Barkov, 92, and Shvididki with 58. Kansas Wiz, Rantanen, Friesen, and Bodquist. McKinnon, Brathwaite, Mohammed Brathwaite, what a name, and Owen Tippett. Louisville Lions, Wallstrom, Picard, and O'Brien. Seems like a very low-scoring year, relatively. Pasternak, Connor, and Calder out in New Mexico. New Orleans Origins, Aho, Mironov, and Pedersen. New York Knights, Heischer, Reinhardt, and Mantha. Newfoundland, Johnny Gaudreau with 99 points, he kills it. Chad Kingsley with 88, and Peyton Krebs with 59. North Dakota Bulldogs, McDavid, Nylander, and Hancock leading there. Quebec Huskies, Kucherov, Savage, and Blomstrad. Russian Kamashka, Kuznetsov, Fabry, and Teravainen. Saskatchewan Stallions, Steele, Bosser, and Leonov. Seattle Ice Hawks, Corey Rice, Marner, and Ludwig. Svechnikov, Draisaitl, and Forsberg for Sweden. Switzerland, Goetz, Zaitsev, Volchenkov, and Zabinajad. Harkikalala, Yexley, and Ehlers for Utah. Wisconsin, Clayton Keller, Lucas Raymond, and Lance Craig. And overall, Malmstrom with 99 points, Gaudreau with 99, Barkov with 92, Svechnikov with 90, and Kingsley with 88. Those are the overalls there. Let's check out the goalie stats since we never do. Let's just look at the best goalies in the league. Ottinger, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, and Freddie Anderson. All right, so that worked out well for us. Those were the stats. We're going to look into everyone else's stats here real quick. All right, so Adam, 91 overall, 37 goals, 26 assists. One of the Frank J. Selke, that $12 million. Look at his full career stats. See how many points he's put up. Is there really not... Like, I'd have to add it up myself. That is so stupid. I guess I'll do that later then. That is really dumb that there isn't like a bottom line stat sheet of full career stats, you know? How many points they've had in their entire career. I can't believe that's not a thing. That is super stupid. I'll add it up later then. Seattle Ice Hawks, 93 overall. Corey Rice, 59 goals, 23 assists. Fucking monster. $13 million for him. A new contract for him. Chad Kingsley, 95 overall, 41 goals, 47 assists. Looking good. He's learning how to skate still, but he's getting there. Matt Savage winning the cup, finally. 47 goals. He stepped out of the shadow of Corey Rice, put up 47 goals. He's making some bank, too, at $7 million. I think that's the most goals he's ever put up. Yeah, it is. Callum Yexley with 88 overall, 34 goals. Another 30-goal season for him. $6 million. That puts up 30 goals like it's nothing. Zach Moffat, man, he went to an 87. He was an 82 in free agency. So that's crazy. 87, what a jump. 34 goals, 34 assists. It's crazy. $3 million on this new contract. Nuts. What was the stat total there? Yeah, that's a big jump. Jason Roulier, 30 goals, 28 assists, $7 million, we're making less than that. I'll have to add up his point total later. Let's see how I did. I'm 86, I got 9 goals, 4 assists, I was a +4. Getting my groove back, I guess. Vince is an 85, he's floundering, unfortunately. 23 goals, 29 assists, -10. He's got 1 year left, so he's going to be a free agent at the end of the year. Hopefully he gets the hell out of that dumpster fire that is BC. Same goes for Viking. 22 goals, 32 assists, $5 million. A couple more years. Louisville Lions, 10 goals, 3 assists for T-Long. He's got 2 more years left on his $4 million deal. It's not the most points he's put up, one of the least actually. John Olive, 83 overall, 12 goals, 16 assists, not too shabby. He's got 1 year left on his deal as well. Patrick Colby, 81 overall, 17 goals, 13 assists, not too bad. He's got 1 year left on his deal as well. Marcus Lee with 19 goals, 13 assists, freaking superstar. He's got 1 year left on his deal. He'll get a extra contract from me. Gianni, he played in the NHL. 22 points. Not too bad. Joe played in the NHL as well. 9 goals, 2 assists. Not too shabby. Corey O'Connor played... Oh, he's on BC? He played 29 games, 3 points, new team. That means he has a new contract, I'd imagine. 1 year at $930. So he'll be a free agent at the end of the year. Kansas Wiz, Mosen. He's on a different team. He actually played 78 games, 3 goals, not too bad. 1 year deal. Darren Manning doesn't exist. Let's see how you did. 5 goals, 40 assists in the AHL. Pretty damn good. And then we'll look at Wiz's final stats of the year. 23 wins in 40 games. That's terrible. 916, 254. And that is 10 years down in the world of hockey. I hope you guys have enjoyed the first 10 seasons. I imagine we'll go for 10 seasons more. We'll go until everyone's gone. Like, I should have set it at 20 max. I set it at 25. I don't think I'll do the full 25 because it'll just be a bunch of made-up guys I don't really care about. But we'll see. We'll see where we're at. And I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, enjoyed the video. If you're watching it later on YouTube, I'm going to go eat and watch some hockey now. So until next time, Hero Club for life. Too sweet me.